say you're sorry. I wonder if you even know my heart is breaking over you. Pieces of you are all that I used to need. Even just a little bit of you would be enough. Pieces of you are all that you used to give. Now that you've taken from me, pieces of you. I wish that I could quit you too. It looks easy for you to do. I don't matter anymore. One half of me runs away, the other wants to run to you. Inside out and I'm twisted to the core. Pieces of you are all that I used to need. Even just a little bit of you would be enough. Pieces of you are all that you used to give. Now that you've taken from me, pieces of you. Did you even care that when you left, you took pieces of me? Pieces of you are all that I used to need. Even just a little bit of you would be enough. Pieces of you are all that I used to get. Now that it's over, I'm left with pieces of you. I need the best of these pieces of you. More or less are pieces of you. Took the rest of these pieces of me. Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground. And I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around, but I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I stand my ground, and I won't back down.
let me get started. All right. There we go. There we are. Sorry about that. I was pushing buttons and figuring out where things were, and I was like, 1 second. But I did. I wanted to kick off the stream actually, because I'll typically have like my own music playing, right? Just like in the starting soon screen. And I'm actually going to change that pretty soon. I'm thinking of maybe doing like, just like friends, other streamers, other folks that I know that have released music and stuff. So I might do that, but I wanted to play some Irene Pena as we were starting because um, there would be no Together Wherever. Whatever iteration of it is, right? Whether it's Together Wherever, Unite, or Together Wherever, whatever, right? There would not be it without the one and only um, Irene Pena. So, before, anything. Wait, no, no, no. Oh, oops. I'm like, I can't type. Okay. Um, give Irene a follow and give her some love. She is a amazing, just human being in general. Amazing person, amazing woman, amazing mom. Just incredible, incredible friend. And so, all right, so gonna get started. So today is that's a rate train stream. I usually don't stream at this time on Sundays, but here we are. Um, Streaming to raise awareness for the Alzheimer's Association. Also help them raise funds to do research and all kinds of other stuff, right? Like things go far. Um, this is a I'll probably talk about this a little more later, but of course, near and dear to my heart. One of my aunts, my mom's sister, she suffers. Actually, I think it's from dementia. It's not Alzheimer's, but with it's still within the same environment. Um, and so yeah, this is like the second or third time I think I've participated in this one because I think this might be the second or third year. I don't remember, to be honest. But I've been doing it for her. Just to yeah. Um, Anything having to do with memory loss, with Alzheimer's, dementia, anything of that nature. It's of course it's hard on the person, it's hard on the family, it's hard on everybody around. And it's a hard way to live your life, right? Like, I've seen my aunt deteriorate a lot over the last few years, and that's always really hard because she was used to be a positive person, and that person kind of slowly has been fading away, and that's been really difficult. And it's been really difficult to see my mom also just kind of have to live that and accept that about her sister. But anyway, I wanted to start the stream, because we're gonna get ready here in a little bit by Guitar Shred Up. But I wanted to start the stream with an original song because, without getting too much into detail or getting too political or anything, but a lot of shitty stuff is going on right now in the world, um, just in general. I don't think I need to like go into detail, but this is one song that I think a lot, and this is an original song. It's called "Everything Will Be Okay." I watch the news today, and everything feels so hopeless. Oh, hold on. Actually, nope, never mind. Sorry. Let me start again. I watch the news today, and everything feels so hopeless. There so much hate in a world falling apart. What is this life? And I am trapped inside these walls. And I miss the sunlight. Will we ever go back to the world we knew? But then again, what is normal? And I believe everything will be okay. Hold on to hope for tomorrow. And remember those you love. And don't look back on the sorrow. And I believe everything will be okay. I believe everything will be okay. I believe everything will be okay. I believe. And I've been thinking of those words. It's sometimes out that they're real. That we will go back, that our world will know peace, and that we can survive this. And I don't know how much more of this pain we can take. We feel so hopeless and useless, but we must stand strong in a world full of love. Can we live another day? I believe everything will be okay. Hold on to hope for tomorrow. And remember those you love. And don't look back on a sorrow. I believe everything will be okay. 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 I believe. Anyway, that was an original, mostly to just kind of warm myself up a little bit because I did not did not warm up before this started, which is I know is a bad thing. I know. But anyway, so I am the second to last stop on the Ray train. There is one more person after me, which I have participated in enough of these to know that like towards the end, people already kind of spent out a little bit, which is fine, totally okay. Um, but I still do have some incentives for this. So $5 of any representation or form. So I should have been more specific. I've been like a subscription or like I think 500 bits equals $5. Whatever it is, that gets you a priority request. The requests are open. It's just priority will be given to people that have made a donation, right? A minimum of $5. When we reach $50, I will change into putting my captain hat. At 100, I will put on the pizza costume. At 150, the taco costume. At 200, I will do karaoke, and everybody knows how much I absolutely hate doing Despacito. So Despacito will be the grand finale of if we get to 300. It would be great if we did. If we don't, that's okay. But it would be great if we did. And so yeah. Um, but at least the costume changes are fun. And again, I go into this always thinking, like remember, I hate Despacito too. Yes. So this is first of all, welcome in. This is a long running joke, just with my Twitch community because I don't like the song. I really don't. Um, I also speak and sing in Spanish, and so when that song was really at like the height, people were like, "Oh, Despacito," and I'm like, there's a lot of other songs and music, right? Than just Despacito in Spanish. So anyway, so I just kind of have like a very personal resentment towards Despacito, but I do it, for charity, for fundraising occasions. So it's there. If yeah, it's there. But welcome in. I know it does. It you know what? It does feel like personal trauma. It really does. It feels like trauma for sure. Um, but anyway, yeah, like I said, most importantly though, we are raising funds, and thank you so much for the follow. Thank you very much. Most importantly, we are raising funds for the Alzheimer Association today as part of the Together Wherever Unite. I can't get used to the new name. Um, which is basically a community of Twitch streamers, and there's fundraisers, rate train support, all kinds of stuff. Um, and so anyway, so we're doing that today. All right, cool. Where's the Foo Fighters at? Where are they at? Oh, good. Oh, sorry. Anyway, so I have quite a good kind of pre-selected set of songs that I want to play. But of course, feel free to put in the request if you'd like. Like I said, priority will be made to donations just because it is a fundraiser. Typically, I don't do that, but yeah, feel free to put in the song if you'd like. Happy to add it to the queue/request list. I love Natalia Lafourcade. I have been a big fan of her since like her first song came out in el 2000. That's the name of the song. But I have loved seeing her musical journey going from like, more like kind of like pop, right? A little more pop rock, into folk, and just really, now she does a lot of like very more like traditional Latin style music. But yeah, I love her. She is phenomenal. I'm a big fan. I need to learn some of her songs because she has some really good ones. Everyone who likes, I know, I agree, right? That's also very typical, right? When something is popular, like people will listen to it a million times. I think what really annoyed me, I will tell you, one of the things that really annoyed me when Despacito first came out, um, was it like you couldn't go anywhere without that song being played. And I know that's always very typical, right, of a lot of songs that are popular. Um, but like I remember, like I went to like a karaoke event one time in person. It was actually a fundraiser. It was a karaoke fundraiser, and like two people did Despacito almost in a row, and they didn't coordinate it. They didn't plan it. There was like two separate people doing that song, and I was like, come on, there's other songs. Hello, hey, hello, pinball, and together wherever unite. We're talking about how much I hate Despacito, which you guys know that very well. I'm gonna do a song I don't hate before the raid comes in, which should be coming in really soon. But this is a Foo Fighters song, which I do not hate. It is. It's officially in the goal. Run and tell all of the angels this could take all night. Think I need a devil to help me get things right. Hook me up a new revolution, 'cause this one is a lie. Sat around laughing and watched the last one die. Yeah, I'm looking to the sky to save me. I'm looking for a sign of life. I'm looking for something, help me burn out bright. Yeah, I'm looking for a complication. I'm looking 'cause I'm tired of lying. And make my way back home and learn to fly. Think I'm done nursing the patience, but it can wait all night. I'd give it all away if you gave me one last try. And we'll live happily ever trapped if you just save my life. And run and tell the angels that everything's all right. Yeah, I'm looking to the sky to save me. I'm looking for a sign of life. I'm looking for something, help me burn out bright. Yeah, I'm looking for a complication. I'm looking 'cause I'm tired of trying. And make my way back home and learn to. And make my way back home and learn to. Make my way back home and learn to fly alone with me. I can't quite make it alone. I try to make this life my own. Fly alone with me. I can't quite make it alone. I try to make this life my own. Yeah, I'm looking to the sky to save me. I'm looking for a sign of life. I'm looking for something, help me burn out bright. Yeah, I'm looking for a complication. I'm looking 'cause I'm tired of trying. And make my way back home and learn to look into the sky to save me. I'm looking for a sign of life. I'm looking for something, help me burn out bright. Yeah, I'm looking for a complication. I'm looking 'cause I'm tired of trying. Make my way back home and learn to. Make my way back home and learn to. Make my way back home and learn to. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Raiders, welcome in. Thank you, Guitar Shredder, for bringing your crew over here. It is great to have you all. For those that don't know me, if I'm new to you, my name is Luis. I also go as the LG Music. I am my leg is randomly really itchy. I'm sorry. I am a singer-songwriter from the state of New Mexico in the United States. Married. I have a dog and 3 cats. Love tacos. Love talking about Mexican food. And yeah, that's basically me in a nutshell, right? This is what we're doing tonight. We are raising funds for the Alzheimer's Association. We got some goals over here on the side. Requests are open, and Guitar Shredder, feel free to put in a song if you would like to. I also totally understand if you got to raid and run. Totally get it, but just happy that you're here. But if you want to request, anybody else wants to request a song and want it to be prioritized, $5 donation minimum. If we hit the $50 in the goal, I will change into the captain hat. $100 will get me into the pizza costume. $150 into the taco costume. $200 I'll do karaoke, whatever song chat chooses. I don't know, try to do it as a democracy. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how we're going to choose this. And then $300 I will do Despacito, which anybody that knows me knows how much I hate this song. And I only do it when there is charity fundraising money involved. So anyway, welcome in, my friends. Happy to have you here. Jay Bear, good to see you. Pinball, I think already said hey to you. Chris, welcome in. Thank you all for being here. Anyway, well, that's what we're doing today. We are raising funds, and actually, I need to pin this. I'm also modless because usually I don't mod it this time. So, so I'm just kind of, doing everything myself right now. So, I appreciate, appreciate the patience. But anyway, let's see. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate your follow, Tobin Alexis 3610. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the follow. All right. I am going to do a song because that is part of what I do here is do songs and sing the music. But let's see. We're gonna do some Teenage Dirtbag up next. Classic. And I picked a few songs that chat really likes, and some other ones that I really like. So, for the next couple hours, I'm going to be doing that. And, of course, we can add requests here and there if folks want to look through the list and put in the song. Happy to play that for you. Here it is. Forget I called this weird in my computer. But anyway, I hope you all had a good time. I hope you all had a good stream with Mr. Guitar Shredder. I was lurking for a little bit as I was kind of setting things up, and I love classical guitar. I mean, I play an acoustic guitar, but I love classical guitar. I just think, it just sounds so pretty, and it's always just so calming and so soothing. So. This is a totally different vibe from where you just came from, but that is one of the beauties of Twitch. Everything is just different. Everybody's different. And her name is Noelle, and I had a dream about her. She rings my bell. Got gym class in half an hour. Oh, how she rocks. In kids and tube socks, but she doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, maybe with me. Ooh. Her boyfriend's a dick, and he brings a gun to school, and he simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on my block. He drives and I rock. But how does he know who I am? And he doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. And listen prom night and I am lonely. Lo and behold, she's coming over to me. This must be fate. My lips start to shake. But how does she know who I am? And why does she give a damn about me? I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. And come with me Friday, don't say maybe. And I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby, like you. Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. And I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Ooh, with me. Whoa, with me. Yeah, yeah. All right, that was some Teenage Dirtbag. Tobin, that's so nice of you to say in the chat. I read it, and as I was singing the song, and I was like, should I respond now or should I? But no, that's really cool. So first of all, welcome to Twitch. I'm glad that you're learning how to play guitar. As someone that I've been playing guitar since I think I started taking lessons in 2013. And my guitar teacher, who has since passed, very very important person in my life. She always told me, practice, 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 like practice. Whenever you have like an extra 10 minutes of your day, practice. Like pick up the guitar, play a few chords, try to play a song that you like. Practice. Like that is the best. That is like the best advice I think I ever got, and one that I should listen to more. Like just because you always should practice. And then you work in the former aged care worker in a dementia care unit. Wow, that's intense. That. Thank you for doing that hard work. I was mentioning at the beginning of my stream, I think Alzheimer's, dementia, it's all kind of within the same universe of diseases, kind of. And one of my aunts, she's had dementia for a few years, and it's getting to I think a difficult place where I'm pretty sure at some point like her family's gonna have to make a decision to like probably move her to like a unit or somewhere, just because living independently is becoming very hard for her. And she forgets a lot of things. She has like one time she hasn't quite got to the point where like there's been like an accident that has happened, but pretty close to that. Um, so that's why to me like doing stuff like this is important. Because what I mean, for a lot of reasons. And the Alzheimer's Association do a lot of things. I mean, they of course support caregivers, which is super important. Research, right? Medical intervention. Like there's a lot of things that organizations like the Alzheimer's Association does. And so it's always important to help and support where we can. But welcome in, and thank you for sharing that about yourself, about having worked with folks. um I always think it's hard, right? Because families really struggle a lot, I think, with like taking care of their loved ones, and sometimes professional help is needed. And so whenever there's someone that is caring and loving, um that can make all the difference. That can really make all the difference for all parties involved, for families, for the loved one themselves, for just everybody involved. But thank you so much for being here. um and Pinball, thanks for the claps. Thank you for the claps. What did we end up calling you yesterday? It was like Pinball Wizard, something sorcerer. I can't remember what it was. It was like, no, no, no. I remember it now. It was like pinball tech wizard sorcerer, which sounds like a double of sorts. But anyway, yeah. I was trying to remember what we called you yesterday night, or was that a couple nights ago when Irene and Rio were like together in Irene's basement, and that E flat guy said that you were like a tech wizard, and then I was like pinball wizard tech sorcerer or something like that. I don't know. Honestly I don't remember. I don't entirely recall what was said, to be completely honest with you. Um but anyway, again, just a reminder, this is a fundraiser stream, right? And so in order to fundraiser stream, we need to raise this bar a little bit. So um I think it's exclamation and ALZ. Exclamation AL and ALC. Oh, don't pay attention to that. I'm not promoting food today. Exclamation and ALZ. That is what's there. Make a donation. Whatever amount is always good. Whatever amount matters. We do have some goals, some community goals and rewards. That is really small. I should have made that a little bigger. It's hard to read, at least for me, from where I'm standing. Oh God, Ron is scratching again, but it's okay. My wife will come and get him in a second. Um, so anyway, yes, thank you, and thank you, Pinball, for putting that in the chat as well. Uh, Again, what was I gonna say? Like I don't think I have much to say, just other than so much good I think can be done and is done in these places of the internet. And so, so far in the last 3 days, a little over $2,000. Where is my thing? It's right up here. That's where the bar is. A little over $2,000 have been raised, and I know like some people have had like their own separate fundraisers. Like Guitar Shredder had like his own, and I think he had like about like 60 or $70 that he raised. Um, so this number is probably actually higher. Um, but the fact that people in the internet have contributed to this, I think it's amazing and says a lot about the generosity of people on this platform. So anyway, I'm gonna do some AJR. Every time I play an AJR song, I think of Robbie G for some reason. There is a reason. It's because I was introduced by him. All right, excellent then. All right. Mm. No, thank you. It's what I should have said. I should have stayed in bed. But temptations of trouble on my tongue, troubles yet to come. And one sip, bad for me. One hit, bad for me. And one kiss, bad for me. But I give in so easily, and no thank you is how it should have gone. And I should stay strong, but I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? And boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. And I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? And boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. And I'm weak. Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for Call me after dark. I don't want to part, but my habits, they hold me like a grudge. I promise I won't budge. And one sip, bad for me. And one hit, bad for me. And one kiss, bad for me. But I give in so easily. And no thank you, it's how it should have gone. And I should stay strong, but I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. And I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. And I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. And I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. Ooh, ah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ah, yeah, yeah. One sip, bad for me, and one hit, bad for me, and one kiss, bad for me. But I give in so easily, and no thank you. It's how it should have gone. I should stay strong, but I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. And I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. And I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. And I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. And ooh, ah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ah, yeah, yeah. But I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall for that. Ooh, ah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, ah, yeah, yeah. All right, that was some AJR. Cool. All right. So, just one sec. All right. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Um, so as thank you so much, Primal, for the claps. Stream Elements says and reminds, don't forget fundraiser. I also like I'm always really aware like when of the time of the raid train things are like every time I'm like watching a raid train I was noticed like towards the end people are already kind of spent out. Like that is I think one of the only bad things about like raid trains that are like multiple days, right? It's like towards the end like the people that were probably going to give already gave, and that's okay. Just being here and hanging out in chat or like just being a viewer like that helps as well. It helps with more people finding out what we're doing out what we're doing as far as like just like the rate train and raising funds and all of that good stuff. So but again, if the kind of your heart guides you, leads you into making a donation, it will be very, very much appreciated. Um, and also, we'll bump you up a request, which, by the way, let me put the request or the thing on there. Feel free to put in the song if you would like to, if anybody would like to. But worst case scenario, I'm just gonna play songs for the next hour and a half until it's time to raid someone else, and we've raised some really great awareness for just the cause in general. So um, yeah, as always, really just no worries whatsoever. Um, let me just check something really quick though. Okay, cool. Okay, great. So I know one of the things that originally Irene had asked if I wanted to do, and I just didn't really have the time to mess around with the logistics of it, was, to potentially interview or and talk to someone from the NALS folks. Um, and yeah, unfortunately, I told her I just wasn't going to be able to have really the capacity to do that today. But I always tell people like definitely check out like their website and their information and a lot of the things that they do. There is some really really great resources. And the Alzheimer's Association, I think, does. I mean, they do a lot. Obviously, in support of people that have this disease, right? And um, research and all of that, but also in supporting the loved ones, the families of patients. Um, as someone who recently had to be a very short term caregiver to my dad before he passed away, that was exhausting, and I only did it for a week. He was in the hospital for a week, but um, it's hard, it's exhausting, it's very demanding of someone to do that. And so they also offer a lot of great support, a lot of great resources and tools to the families of loved ones. So your contribution does a lot more than just going towards helping sick people. It does a lot more. Let me actually pull up their website real quick because I wanted to see something on their website. Um, but yeah, so they have, I mean, they have a lot of stuff. I just wanted to check because I thought they did. They have a hotline, a support line as well for family members. For folks that are doing the main caregiving. And so yeah, they do a lot, and so that's why I think it's great to support and contribute where you can. Some dashboard. And hope it dangles on a string, like so spinning redemption, winding in and winding out. Shine of which has caught my eye and roped me in, so mesmerizing, so hypnotizing. I am captivated, I am vindicated. I am selfish, I am wrong, and I am right. I swear I'm right, swear I knew it all along. And I am flawed, but I am cleaning up so well. And I am seeing in me now the things you swore you saw yourself, so clear like a diamond in your ring, cut to mirror your intentions, oversized and overwhelmed. Shine of which has caught my eye and rendered me so isolated, so certain now that I am vindicated. I am selfish, I am wrong, and I am right. I swear I'm right. Swear I knew it all along, and I am flawed. But I am cleaning up so well, and I am seeing in me now the things you swore you saw yourself. So tired of the corners of your lips, bite them and feel my fingertips. Trace the moment, fall forever. Defense is paper thin, just one touch and I begin to deep now to ever swim against the current. So let me slip away. So let me slip away. So let me slip away. So let me slip against the current. So let me slip away. 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 Vindicated, I am selfish, I am wrong, I am right, I swear I'm right, swear I knew it all along, and I am flawed, but I am cleaning up so well, and I am seeing in me now the things you swore you saw yourself. I hope it dangles on a string like slow spinning redemption. All right. Dasper Confessional. I'm going to share real quick, some more of in their, let's see. It's in their website, right? For the Alzheimer's Association. Um, there's also a lot of data, a lot of research on, just how to, just how to stay mentally active, how to stay mentally aware, how to, everything, even from like how to like reduce like heart disease and stuff that is linked to, like just dementia and I don't know. Mind loss is not the right word. I'm not too sure what word I'm actually looking for here, but there's just so many different things that are linked as well, and not just that, just research. Oh yes, the hotline. What a yes. You know what? I'm gonna create. Let me just create a timer real quick. That is a great idea. Let's see. Actually, let's see how. No, maybe not. Maybe creating a new timer might not be the right way to do it. Um, I think I'm just gonna post it. I'm just gonna put it in the chat. Um, thank you. There we go. Irene, you are a handy savior. Thank you so much. Um, so yeah, so they have a hotline as well. Which I don't know why I just copied twice, but anyway, they have a hotline as well. To and I mean, obviously, I've never called the hotline, but like anybody can call, just for help, support. Um, I was talking at the beginning of the stream about my aunt Andrea, my mom's one of my mom's sisters. My mom has two sisters, and my mom's the youngest. My aunt Andrea is the sister that's right sandwiched in the middle of them. And then they got my aunt Debbie, who's the oldest one, who's the it was called a raging bull because she's the matriarch of the family. 100% she is. She's in charge. But anyway, with my aunt Andrea has dementia, and I think the thing with like dementia as well as Alzheimer's, right? That is, you know, what just some of the things that are are very prevalent is that it's not like it's from like one day to another, right? That people's condition worsens. It takes time. So my aunt Andrea, I would say at least when maybe her husband and kids started and my and my mom and my other aunt started noticing, like issues with her was probably about 10 years ago, right? They started noticing like something was off, and she, started going to doctors and getting studies and all this stuff. And um but it's with her, I think it's really interesting because she is kind of she's at a point right now, at least according to like what my mom describes, that she's starting to kind of lose who she used to be, like herself, right? So like I'll give you an example. I think it's kind of a hard example, but like their older brother, my uncle. So my mom had an older brother. He passed away at the beginning of this year. Um, and it's like the day it happened, right? Like I actually talked to her husband on the phone that day. Just kind of wanted to see how my aunt was taking things, because just of her condition. And it's like she was aware of it. She was aware that it happened, and she was very sad on that day. But like I remember like a few weeks later talking to my mom, and my mom just being like, like your aunt Andrew just asked if like our brother Clint is sick, and he had already passed away, right? Like, or like, has he been sick, or like, why haven't I heard from him? Was kind of like like the question that she was asking. And just even like like this is a woman that used to have a very quick and witty sense of humor, and that's kind of gone. Like that part of her, like she doesn't really quite remember it. um Also, I think we got a donation, because this number was different. I think we got like a $10 donation. We did. We got a $10 donation from Pinball. I just noticed that, like, oh, there. Oh, it's right there. I just noticed that this changed. Pinball, thank you so much for donating. You are way too kind, my friend. Please, please, please choose yourself a song for me to do. I would love to play a song for you. But yeah, it has been a very sad journey. And I know, like, my uncle and her two kids, they're not there yet, but I think like they are getting probably to a place where they're going to have to start seeking more help, right? Like my uncle's been to like support groups and stuff like that. And so um Irene wants the song that I did for Heal. Which one did I do for Heal? Oh, you guys are painting. Oh, you guys are like, oh, that's so cool. Well, you're at her house right now. Aw, that's so sweet. Wait, is she live in the like paint channel right now? Oh, she's not. I was like, wait, is she live? You guys are just painting for fun. Okay, that's totally fine. Um, the song I did for the Heal one, was that Am I Happy Now? I think it is. I can do that. Yes, and I remember it was that one because that one has the line I like start to heal. Yes. I can absolutely do that for you guys. Absolutely. You guys are not live. That's okay. That's cool though. I'm really glad that you're there with her. And then Irene was saying that a representative. So there's an interview later with an Alzheimer's Association representative that will keep highlighted. That's cool. Like in your stream, I'm assuming, Irene. I know someone was going to be on standby to be on today with folks. Um, but that's so cool though. That is really cool. Um, but I think those stuff like the hotline, right, and resources like that are like they're so important. I think they're so important. Being a caregiver, and again, I only did it for my dad for like a week before he passed, and it was hard. It was very hard. um because you have so much going on, right? You have, of course, the well-being of your loved one, like like you want to make sure that they're taken care of, but also like you're trusting doctors, and you're like um and sometimes you like you have to be the best advocate for that person too. um yeah, and again, like, as I've seen it with my aunt, like, dementia is just hard. It's hard. It's really, really hard. um you know like I said, with my aunt, it's like I mean, I haven't seen her recently. The last time I saw her was last year when we were in California. um and even then, and this was a year ago, even then, like, I think I told my mom afterwards, I was like, she's a very different person than who she used to be. Also, Debbie, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in, friend. Great to have you here. Um, yeah, it is a lot to take on. And I've seen it on other friends, right, that are caregivers for loved ones, and my heart goes out because it's hard. And I know, like, in some extreme cases with, like, Alzheimer's and dementia, and diseases of that nature. A lot of times, like, people become very oppositional, right? Like, people will, like, yell at their loved ones, or they'll call them names, or it is very different. It is very difficult. It's hard. But okay, I'm gonna do an original for Pinball and for Irene, as they are both painting together. What are you guys painting? Also, Irene, I need to send you my address. Remind me to do that later if you're listening. Remind me to send you my address later, because you had my taco rock that you made for me. You wanted to send me, and I keep forgetting to get it to you. Um, but anyway, also, art is a really great way to keep your memory sharp. That is research as well. Um, all right, I'm gonna do an original song. This one is called "Am I Happy Now?" Painting positive affirmations on rocks. Irene is, ooh, yes, I love her like, mandalas. Those are really cool. They're so intricate. I think that's one of the things I really like about them. They are just so intricate, and, like, just so colorful and nice. And that's cool. You guys paint positive affirmations, and welcome in, Debbie, again. I know I said hello, but I just want to say hello yet again. Great to see you. Welcome in, friend. Anyway, the song is called "Am I Happy Now?" And this was the one that I did for the New Tune Showcase, that the theme was Heal, earlier this year. I started therapy again. Sat on the couch and talked about my life. The ins and outs, the ups and downs, and everything that's on my mind. And I felt better after this. I thought that I would start to heal, but it's not easy when you deal with yourself and every single piece of me, and every single truth is washed away when I think about the fact. Am I happy now? Am I happy now? Am I happy now? Am I happy now? I guess I'm still a mess. I started writing again. Picked up my guitar and started to play. And as I sat in front of the TV, 'cause this reality is numbing me, gets better. But as I look at myself and I start to think that I feel better after this, I thought that I would start to heal. But it's not easy when you deal with yourself. And am I happy now? Am I happy now? Am I happy now? Am I happy now? I guess I'm still a mess. Am I happy now? Am I happy now? I guess I'm still a mess. That was an original. I want to say, someone correct me if I'm wrong. Also, thanks for vibing along. Was this was the well, thanks for the claps, the many claps. This was the one that was hosted, if I'm not mistaken. Was this one Johnny Hall? I think. I know there was one that Johnny hosted and I was in. And I'm pretty sure it was this one. And I remember it because this one was maybe like July or August of last year. And I remember this because at the time I'm still doing therapy. I've been doing therapy for a while. But at the time, that's when I was like really like starting to get into therapy and really like feeling like I was getting somewhere. And so whenever the prompt of Heal came on, I was like, this is my opportunity to write a song about going to therapy. And other things too, of course, other things as well. You're very welcome, Pinball. Thank you so much. And thank you for the donation and just for your support and being here, and of course your friendship with Irene, and also let me give a shout out to Irene as well. So Irene has multiple channels right now. Oh, my mom. Okay, I will donate $20 for you right now, Mom. My mom wants $20 for landslide. So hold on, this will take me a second. I can actually do that right now. We'll do it. I can totally do landslide actually. Not a problem. I think it's just easier to do this than having you go through like the website and PayPal and all that stuff. And you can just pay me back later. That's what's always very nice about parents. Like you can give me money later. All right. So this should go in. There we go. I put LG mom. But anyway, perfect. Well, I can do landslide, of course. Mm-mm-mm. And this means we're only $20 away from me changing into a costume. So just putting that out there in the universe, we're only $20 away from the first costume change. Um, I have been thinking so much about Fleetwood Mac lately. Um, I feel like I often do because I really like them a lot. But I've been thinking about this song a lot lately. Well, this one, and then there's gosh, what's the other one? The one that Stevie Nicks like wrote about their breakup and then made him sing about it. I can't remember the name. I'll remember it later. Um, I just think a lot about them. I just think about just what a badass Stevie Nicks is. Anyway, Again, just as a reminder, any donation over $5 will, you know, trigger a priority request. So that that means that I will do your song right away. We are $20 away from the Capitan hat, the captain hat, which is in the closet. I would have to get it. I meant to lay out all of these costumes like right next to me so I could have like easy access to them. I did not do that. I didn't do any of that. Um, so yeah, so we're $20 away. $20 away turns me into wearing the captain hat costume, which is really cool and awesome. I have a jacket. Actually, I have my dad's old leather jacket that I wore the last time I put the captain hat on because it made sense. So anyway, we're $20 away from that. In the meantime, I'm gonna do a landslide. Here it is. There we go. I was just trying to find like the words for it, but I can do that real quick. And anyway, I was talking earlier actually about my aunt Andrea, who's my mom's sister, who my mom's in chat right now. And I was just talking a little bit earlier about just just the not I wouldn't even call it decline. Just just how much dementia has affected her, and I think just has affected her life. And so you know, I think that's why organizations like the Alzheimer's Association, I find their work just so important and so needed. I think in this time, um, you know, um, and not just that, but like I said, just caregivers too. Like they do a lot of work. Like I'm never gonna forget. And of course, this is not my story to tell, right? But like I'm never gonna forget. Like at one point, I think Irene talking about like her mom, and she wrote a song about it, which is really beautiful, and I love hearing it anytime she plays it on her Twitch channel. But just about like just being a caregiver and like how hard that is, right? And how just the experience that is. And so shout out goes to caregivers as well because you know usually it's a family member, and they're not getting paid for it. They're just doing it because they love their family member, and yeah, it's hard. It's difficult. All right, I just saw I have a message from my mom on my phone. Probably like, I will send you money later. Just kidding. Oh, okay, yes, got it. All right, this is landslide. You took my love and you took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? And can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of our lives? And I don't know. I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. time makes you bolder. Even children get older, and I'm getting older too. And I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Take my love and take it down. Climb a mountain and I turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, oh, the landslide bring you down. Thank you for the request and for the donation. And I think I just got your message that you're sending me money. So it's all good. Thank you so much for that. I know my mom always loves it when I play Landslide. It's one of her favorite songs that I play. And it's I actually really I love playing Landslide. Um, I don't know what it is. It's such a soothing song to play. Um, I really love playing it. Thank you for the claps. Thank you so much for the claps. Really, really appreciate that. All right. So got a little bit over an hour left to go before we got to rate out. Aw, well, I'm sorry I made you cry, but also I'm happy that Wait, not happy that that made you cry, but happy that you're here. I don't know what I'm saying. Um, Pinball, I just saw your picture that you sent of like the rock. You should do the one that says you are enough. Um, but anyway, well, I was hopping on Discord actually because I just want to make sure to know who I'm rating. I'm rating someone that does art. I did see that because I gave this person a follow earlier. Um, well, anyway, we still got another whole hour for that. Um, in the meantime, again, the queue is wide open. You can put in a song. It may or may not get played right away. But for a donation like these, you can get a song prioritized. And it goes to make this bar over here on the top of me bigger and more money to the Alzheimer's Association so that there can be some very cool things like research, support, so many other things. Poetry night. Awesome. I love poetry. I love like spoken word poetry. I don't know. I don't know if that's what my youngster's doing. The only reason I said art is because just because I wanted to make sure I had the right person. I followed their Twitch page earlier, and I noticed that they do a lot of art. So I was like, oh, cool, we're rating into an art stream. But poetry sounds amazing. Like I love yeah, I love spoken word poetry. That is one of the things that I wish I could do. One of those things, one of those talents I wish I had. Um, and I say that because anybody could read poetry. Anybody can read anything, right? Anybody can grab a piece of paper and read something. But there is a performative element also to poetry that is to me, very beautiful. I think it's very, very beautiful. And so, yeah, I love when people do like just poetry reading or like spoken word. I just think that's really, really pretty. and just and just sounds amazing. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to watch that. Um, well, okay, we got Stacy's mom up next because I had put that one in there. Um, I'm gonna take one song off the list because it doesn't kind of doesn't feel appropriate for the fundraiser. I also realize this is a because it's a fundraiser, we should kind of keep it PG. So I was like, wait, no, I shouldn't do this song. I was gonna do a Meredith Brooks song, and then I was like, I don't need to give the title of the song. But then I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that one. But you know which one I should do in its place? Actually, I'm gonna do it. I'll follow you into the dark because that's always a fun one to do. Um, actually, let me add a few songs to the queue. Let's see. I'm trying to think like what kind of things I'm feeling like. Hmm. Oh, I haven't done this one in a minute. I know what's one that I really want to do. I want to do some Noah Khan. I'm actually gonna do some Noah Khan next. Before Stacy's mom. Um, because this is one of my favorite Noah Khan songs. But anyway, again, don't forget. Uh, oh, sweet! I did not know Window to Sky is Window to Sky the last stop on the Ray train then? Window to Sky is amazing, by the way. If folks have never watched Window to Sky, I would say I would say their style is kind of hard to describe because it's very kind of like lo-fi chill. Just a lot of really good vibes. Um, so anyway, I would 100% just recommend sticking around for the Window to Sky one. I'll probably be lurking during that time, but that's really cool that Window to Sky has joined in the Ray Train. Um, and I love seeing that actually. Um, just people joining in, people seeing people being here. That's awesome. Oh, it's Windows to Sky. I was like trying to find them, and I'm like, wait, Windows to Sky. There it is. Um, but yeah, definitely recommend them. Give them a follow. Lots of good vibes. And that's awesome. That's gonna be a great way. Yeah, is Windows to Sky the last stop on the train then? Because Irene had said something about a representative for the Alzheimer's Association is going to be available like for like an interview later. So, um, or is Windows to Sky doing the interview? That'd be kind of cool. Um, but that's good to know. So we still got some good fun coming up in this Ray train. Again, I'm always amazed at just the generosity of people, and wanting to help others, wanting to help causes. I know, like with every fundraiser, I always say something along the lines that I'm always, of course, very hyper aware that financial situations are what they are, right? Like as much as I would love to give a ton of money to all kinds of organizations and all kinds of causes, I can't afford it. And so I don't really ever try to push people to be like, you have to give money or else like you're out of here. No, of course not. That would be a horrible thing to do, and I don't know a single person that does that. But yeah, you just gotta, if you're able to help, great. If you're not, just being here raises awareness, raises the algorithm, raises people finding. And again, we're doing it for a good cause. Here's a Noah Khan song that I really really like a lot. That I really really like to play, and I hope you all like it. So I took my medication and I poured my trauma out on some sad-eyed middle-aged man, overpriced new leather couch, and we argued about Jesus. Finally found some middle ground. I said I'm cured. And I've divvied up my anger into 30 separate parts. Keep the bad shit in my liver and the rest around my heart. And I'm still angry at my parents for what their parents did to them. That's a start. I ignore things and I move sideways till I forget what I felt in the first place. At the end of the day, I know there's worse things to stay alive. 'Cause everyone's growing and everyone's healthy, and I'm terrified I might never have met me. Oh, if my engine works perfect on empty, I guess I'll drive. I guess I'll drive. So I forgot my medication, fell into a manic high, spent my savings at a Lulu. Now I'm suffering in style, and why is pain so damn impatient? Ain't it like a place to be? Keeps rushing me. But I ignore things and I move sideways till I forget what I felt in the first place. At the end of the day, I know there are worse ways to stay alive. 'Cause everyone's growing and everyone's healthy, and I'm terrified I might never have met me. And oh, if my engine works perfect on empty, I guess I'll drive. And if all my life was wasted, I don't mind, I'll watch it go. It's better to die numb than feel it at all. Oh, if my time was wasted, I don't mind, I'll watch it go. Yeah, it's better to die numb than feel nothing at all. But I ignore things and I move sideways till I forget why I felt in the first place. At the end of the day, Lord knows there are worse ways to stay alive. 'Cause everyone's growing and everyone's healthy, and I'm terrified I might never have met me. Oh, if my engine works perfect on empty, I guess I'll drive. I guess I'll drive. All right. Some Noah Khan. Some Noah Khan for you all, also known as y'all in my part of the country. That's how people talk. Anyway, um, thanks for the claps, and I do agree. I completely agree. Um, we have a very supportive community, I think, on Twitch. Ah, look who it is. Can we all like have a standing ovation moment? Pay our respects to Free Dane and friends because he is my friend, but he's also your friend as well. Free Dane, my dude, self-proclaimed executive producer of the Banana Taco Show, which is still to be decided. There's a board meeting that he's not invited to. Just kidding, Free Dane. I'm just messing with you, my friend. Welcome in. We are raising funds again. Just as a reminder, what we're doing today is raising funds for the Alzheimer's Association, and I would like to at least wear one costume. We're so close. We're very close to being able to wear the captain hat, at least. But I also do understand that there is such a thing as like kind of the end of raid trains where things kind of slow down a little bit, which is totally fine. A lot of really great money has been raised, and a lot of really great things have been done in the last few days. But yeah, we're raising funds for the Alzheimer's Association today. In 51 minutes, we will go raid Mayungsta, who is doing a poetry read according to Irene, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting. And yes, I'm everyone's Free Dane and friend. Definitely the EP and also, CEO. Okay. Now Free Dane has promoted himself. Before you know it, he's just going to take over. It's not going to be the Banana Taco Show. It's just going to be Free Dane by himself, dressed as a taco and a banana simultaneously at the same time. Yeah. Anyway, with that being said, that got a little weird. But anyway, welcome in. Shout out to Ferdinand and friends. Again, formidable person, amazing human being, and his wife Taylor, who is also just very sweet and very kind, and they're nice people, and they're just fun to be around just in general. Go give him a follow as well. If you want good times and good vibes, that's one of the places you go on this crazy platform known as Twitch. Thanks for the hug, my friend. A banana taco with whipped cream and chocolate drizzle could be a fantastic dessert. You know what? They do sell it. I think I'm pretty sure I've shared this. We have shared this picture around before, in the group chat. Pinball. I know we have. But they do sell one actually. They do sell one at grocery stores. It's like I can't remember the brand that makes it, but it's literally, it's not like a tortilla, right? It's a waffle cone, but it's shaped, as if it was a taco, stuffed with ice cream inside, and I think usually like banana. I don't know. I've always wanted to try it, like just out of curiosity, because I'm like that actually looks really good. Right? That's probably where I got the idea. I know. You're just out there like it's like that Taylor Swift song. You're like, I think I've seen this film before. I think I've seen this film before. Just like that. Anywho, that would be a fantastic dessert, though. I know there's been talk before that Rick and I should eat an actual banana taco someday. And I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Like, we've discussed it. It's been discussed before. Is it something that we particularly want to do? No. But is it something that we may do someday? I'm never not gonna say no, but I'm also not gonna say yes. All right. Speaking of moms, this is a weird segue because my mom's here. And I was like, speaking of moms, We're gonna sing a song about the mom of a girl named Stacy. This is a very much viewer favorite. This is actually one of the so I was going through like because I was trying to pick like songs that like get requested often like to put into my list of songs for the for this. Um, this is one of the songs that has been requested the most historically in my stream, which is crazy. There was a time where I would play Stacy's Mom every single stream. Um, I feel like a lot of times songs kind of have like a shelf life in some way. Like a song will get like requested often, and then nobody touches it for a few months, and then it like gets rediscovered again, and it gets requested a lot. But yeah, there was a time where the song was played every single stream. Every single stream, I would play Stacy's Mom. Um, I kind of want to get back to that. I might make that a thing now, where I just like play Stacy's Mom every stream. There's even an emote for Stacy's Mom. There's even a command. Hold on, let me see if I remember what was the command again. Um, the command. Yes, there we go. Stacy's Mom. But there's a Stacy's command, a Stacy's Mom emote as well. So anyway, that's how big this song was for a while. It even got like its own emails and stuff, and its own command. So there was actually a different version of that command because this all started because someone said that like so there was a video on YouTube or TikTok or somewhere on the internet. It might have been YouTube because I think this was before TikTok was popular, where somebody mashed Stacy's mom and also Jesse's girl. And so we're like, oh, well, that's Stacy's mom is Jessie, or Jesse's girl. Her name is Jenny, apparently. But nobody knows who the father is. But there was a different version of this theory that said that his father went to live in a pineapple under the sea, hinting that SpongeBob is Stacy's dad. But I don't remember. I don't know why. I can't remember why we scrapped that idea away. There was a debate. There was an intense conversation about this. As things on Twitch happen, there was an intense conversation about this. Okay. Stacy's mom has got it going on. 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 Stacy, can I come over after school? After school, and we can hang around by the pool. Hang by the pool. Did your mom get back from her business trip? Business trip. And is she there, or is she trying to give me the slip? Give me the slip. You know I'm not the little boy that I used to be. I'm all grown up now, baby, can't you see? Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited for so long. Stacy, can't you see? You're just not the girl for me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy's mom. Stacy, do you remember when I mowed your lawn? Mowed your lawn. tell she liked me by the way she stared, the way she stared, and the way she said, "You missed the spot over there, spot over there." And I know that you think it's just a fantasy, but since your dad walked out, your mom could use a guy like me. Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited for so long. Stacy, can't you see you're just not the girl for me? I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy's mom. Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited for so long. Stacy, can't you see you're just not the girl for me? I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy's mom. I just had a cool thought. So, I don't know if this is supposed to be a secret or not, but there is a potential Banana Taco Show and Songception crossover in the works with our fine executive producer, Fridane and Friends. And you know what I was just thinking, dude? I was thinking we should do this song. Like, this should be one of the songs that we do as part of, like, I guess at some point we got to figure out, like, you know, like what songs we should do or whatever. But, like, this would be, like, a fun song, I think, to do with, like, you and Rick. I don't know. It's a thought. It's an idea. Assuming we're doing music during it. But anyway, yeah, there's, like, an interesting concept that's being created, you know, of a future Banana Taco Show with a Songception component. Songception, for those who don't know, is something that Fridane and Friends has been doing for a while, where he has another streamer, and you know they kind of do like collab songs together. And so we're kind of thinking of how can we adapt this to the Banana Taco Show format. So this would be a fun. This would be a fun one to do. I was just thinking of that like midway through this song. I was like, I like that. I like that idea. So anyway, we got 39 minutes left. 39 minutes left until we got to go raid out. So again, donations are never a requirement, but they are truly appreciated. This is a fundraiser, so you know, just gonna throw that out there again. Supporting the Alzheimer's Association today. If you click on that link, also there's a QR code right here down in the corner. Invisible QR code. God, I'm actually getting really good at this. So this was like something that during the Aaron fundraising Ray Train, it kept like upsetting me so much because I was like, things are in front of me in the screen, but I don't know where they are. I can't see them. But now I'm like, it's right here. Okay. So anyway, there's a QR code as well. So if you're on your phone, you can just, you know, pull up your little camera app right there, you know, and they're supposed to bring you to a link. Click on it and, you know, takes you to a donation. If you make a donation of $5, anything over $5 or more, priority song. We are really close. One more donation and I will change into the captain hat. So let's, you know, this is really close. I want to at least wear one costume. We don't have to worry about any of this other, especially the Despacito. We don't have to worry about that at all. But, you know, we don't have to worry about any of these other ones. I would like to at least wear one costume. Rick the Voice in the house. Dude, how have you been? The one and only Banana. I should tell you, Rick, what Fridane just said we should do. It's not very PG, though. But he said that we should share a banana taco like Lady and the Tramp. He said that a little bit ago. Like if you scroll up in the chat a little bit, he said that. Um, because of course who said that? Free Dane and Friends said that. Free Dane and Friends said that. Um, which made me laugh. Right? It's like that's what I thought. That sounds like a Free thing to say. Totally. Like it's like if I didn't know who said that, that would have been my assumption. I've been like, it's probably Free Dane. I just get a feeling. I just have a feeling that's something that he would say. Um, but anyway, yes. So fundraising for the Alzheimer's Association today is part of Together Wherever Unite. New name, but still same incredible group of people. I never really asked Irene why the name changed. That's probably a conversation for another day. I'm just curious because it used to just be Together Wherever Music, but now it's Together Wherever Unite. And so I'm assuming maybe because now we're starting to incorporate more of a variety of streamers, right? Like it's not just music streamers; it's it's others as well. And so I think that's the reason why I've been meaning to. I feel like I somehow missed the announcement when it changed names because algorithms and stuff. That's what I thought because it's for any arts. That's what I thought. That's why I said like I think it's because now Together Wherever is really opening up for different kinds of art. Right, we got like painting, art, music, gaming. Right, we have all kinds of different categories. And I actually I like that a lot. I really like that idea a lot. Um, I think it's I don't think somewhere or other rainbow for a captain hat. Well, if you want me to if you want to donate more, I will do it. Um, I think I don't know if my mom was trying to donate money and telling me that she's donating money. I don't know. If you just want to be clear, I'll totally do those things. Um, well, I totally lost. Oh yeah, what I was going with this about Together Wherever Unite. What I really like about it. Oh, okay. I will add another donation from my mom so that we can wear the captain hat. Um, let me do that real quick while I speak. Um, or I try to say things. Okay. Um, hold on. My mom caught me off guard because she wanted me to like do more money. Um, all right. You know what? We're gonna put it as Taco Mom. um, yeah. What I was saying is like I think a lot of times this is just I think by nature of Twitch and just a lot of online spaces, right? They tend to kind of maybe not so much alienate others, but kind of separate into different types of there we go. um just separate into different kinds of categories, different groups of people. And so yeah, just being able to have where we're all in unity and one thing together is great. Look who weaseled in late. Oh, Freeman's talking about Rick. Okay, I'm gonna go change so that we can do somewhere over the rainbow dressed as the captain. So let me put the break screen. I'll be right back. Give me like a minute. Dear friend, I know how long you were suffering down here. I know all the pain you felt, the way your body hurt, and you're a memory in my heart. Dear friend, I have so much to say,
and not enough words now that you're gone. But I know that you'll live forever in my heart. Well, I think that for now I'll just play my guitar and I'll sing till my lungs give out this song I wrote for you. And it's okay to be sad, and I'll probably cry, 'cause I know that you'll always be there, dear friend. I wish I could call and tell you about all the things I did today. I wish that you could tell me not to play this same chord wrong. There's times I wish I could turn back, dear friend. It really sucks how much I miss you. I wish that...
All right, we're back. So the problem with this is that, like, okay, I think I kind of got it. Okay. I think this is gonna work, sort of. It's you know what? It's gonna have to work. Also got a leather jacket. So this actually used to be my dad's. This actually used to be my dad's jacket, but you know what? But I got it here, and it's part of it. So I'm gonna do somewhere over the rainbow with this. Ugh. I know you're like, where did he go? Where is he? He's right here. Mm-mm-mm. I'm right here. Wait, is my camera not on, or are you're just messing? I'm like, wait up, I'm literally right here. Anywho, I think Rick is just being Rick. All right. Somewhere over the rainbow. Well, this is not a sailor. This is a captain. A capitan. That's the hat that it is. Um, I haven't played this one in a while, so I'm excited to play this song. This one's been it's been a minute actually. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna take. Ugh. Okay, now these are stuck. Ugh. That's better. I'm just gonna keep this. So I actually have some aviator glasses too, and I don't know where they are. I can't find them anywhere. I don't know if I lost them or if they're just misplaced. So these are Kevin Chambers. Let me see if I can get it close to the camera. So these are the Kevin Chambers music original glasses. Um, they are swag and Kevin Chambers. I don't know if you guys can hear my dogs barking outside. All right, this is somewhere over the rainbow, and thank you to my mom for getting us to a costume change.
somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly, and the dreams that you dream of do really come true. Ooh, someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Oh, where trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Oh, trouble melts like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, birds fly, and the dreams that you dream of do really come true. Anyway, that was Summer Over the Rainbow. I'm going to take this jacket off, actually. A couple of reasons. Reason number one, it's like 1.5 size too short. And so it's like harder to move my arms. Look at this. Like, my dad and I were about the same height. But we were like, maybe like a size too short. And it's also really hot because it's leather. Like, just from one song, I feel like I'm already kind of sweating inside. And then weirdly enough, like the back collar kept getting stuck with the hat and kept kind of pulling the hat down. So this hat already is like kind of old and not in the best shape. So when I bought this hat, I bought this hat a few years ago, and I bought it on Amazon. And, you know, when you buy things online, you can't always determine size. So it was like slightly too tight for my head, barely. So I had to like cut like a little, like, I don't know if you can see it, but I had to cut like a little slip sort of so that it would actually fit on my head and not be like too tight. So it's like, but now again, I've had this hat for a while, and so it's just kind of stretched out. But anyway, thank you for the clap, my friends. Thank you so much. Hope you liked it. That's always a fun song to play. All right, and got 22 minutes.
and then we are gonna hop into the next stop in the Ray train. But again, thank you so much for being here, everybody, and thank you for if you've donated, thank you if you've just kind of been hanging around and just having a good time. Then thank you so much for that too. Thank you very much for that. These kinds of rate trains I think are always really really great, just because they help raise awareness, of course, of different causes, but also like they do so much more, right? Like help fund things, fund research, which is very important nowadays, right? Scientific research, like all these things are just very very important. Renee, dude, thank you so much for thank you for being here. I hope you have a good drive home, safe drive, and I'll be seeing and talking to you very soon. Also, like I said, don't forget, y'all, there is a something in the works within the Banana Taco Free Dane universe going on. And apparently a board meeting that Fredane's not invited to. Just kidding. There is no board meeting because we don't have a board. The board is me and Rick. I wouldn't even call us a board. We're not a board. Anyway. All right. Well, I'm going to do some Death Cab for Cutie. That's the next song I was going to do. And like I said, we'll raid out in about 20 minutes. So there could be time for another request, a couple other requests still. I mean, I have a few songs that I could play still from the set list. So so that could be an option too. So, oops. Awesome. All right. Cool. Love of mine, someday you will die, but I'll be close behind. I'll follow you into the dark, the blinding light tunnels the gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of the spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule, and I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love, so I'll never get back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. You and me have seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary.
soles of your shoes are all worn down. The time to sleep is now. There's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. And I'll follow you into the dark. Anyway, some Death Cat for Cutie. I feel like now this hat is too big for my head. Like, I almost have to like keep readjusting it. Maybe I should just get a different captain hat. I don't know. I like this one. I like this one because I randomly found it on Amazon and it was less than $10. It was very cheap. And it's done the trick so far. Thank you for the claps. Also, what was I gonna say? So one, yes, I know, I remember what I was gonna say. I know what I was gonna say. I was gonna talk about the longest day, for Alzheimer Association and and Alzheimer's research. Interestingly enough, because I was looking into this earlier, the longest day is in, or to celebrate, technically it's done in the longest day of the year, which is the summer solstice, which I believe is that today. I don't know if it was today or yesterday. It's the sign of the official start of summer, right? Even though, like, at least here where I live, it has felt like summer for like a month already, or at least a few weeks. It has felt like summer. But like, yeah, this is actually a really big fundraiser. I did not know it was this big. I was looking actually through like their Facebook page randomly, and they have a lot of posts about people doing fundraisers like all over the world, and all kinds of different fundraisers, right? Together Wherever Unite, and Twitch is just one way, right, that we are all here raising funds, right? This is what we do, and this is what we know how to do, right? But there's a lot of other people. Like I saw like a post that they had of a woman, that did, like, sometimes people will like organize walks, or will organize like like just like outdoor events, or other kind of functions. And so but also I think it's important to remember that organizations need support year round, right? And so, sometimes you can give outside of an organized event, right? Like, it's always great to participate in raid trains, and it's always great to give whenever you can. But yeah, just keep in mind that a lot of these organizations, a lot of these charitable organizations, they do work year round, and their work does not end probably ever, unless there's a cure for Alzheimer, and then all of a sudden there is no Alzheimer. But that's not the case. We're not there. Someday we may be, but we're not there. So just a huge shout out to the Alzheimer Association. I know Irene said that later. I'm not sure which stream it's going to be, but there's going to be a representative from the Alzheimer Association talking a little bit about resources, and and just the stuff that they do as an organization. So definitely tune around, stay around for the next few raids. A couple of raids. There's still two more people after me, and just keep watching, keep supporting, keep being there for people, keep being there for this raid train. All right, I have time for like maybe like a couple more songs before we gotta go raid out. I really wanted to do Imagine, actually. Um, for more reasons than just the the rate train, right? I was thinking earlier, of course, and this is not a political stream, right? But
I was just thinking a lot about war and about kind of where we are in history and how history just kind of repeats itself, right? Like this is not the first time a war is unpopular, and there's just like all of that going on too. Um, and this is one of those songs that like I always find, even though this song was written, I think this one came out in the '70s. I know. Um, I feel like it's one of those songs that's just like very timeless and very fitting, kind of like Zombie. Like I did Zombie in my last stream, and it felt very appropriate for the day. Um, and so anyway, so I wanted to play Imagine just because, but also like I mean, yeah, this song was written as a protest on the Cold War. Oh, she's not live yet. I can still be on for a bit. I know my wife is making dinner, but I can, if you need me to stay on longer, I can. Maybe she won't go live until like exactly 8 o'clock. Well, or 10 o'clock Eastern, I should say. But anyway, so here's Imagine, because I just find this is one of the songs that again I find very soothing and very appropriate for all occasions. Sure. Imagine there's no heaven. No, sorry. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. Easy, hard to do. Hold on, let me start the song again. I like threw myself off because I was playing a wrong chord. So let me just do this all over again. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed and hunger. A brotherhood of man.
someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
All right. Well, as it kind of seems that maybe the next person isn't live yet, which is totally okay. Sometimes some people, it's been my experience, wait until like it's exactly the time to go live, which is fine. That's okay. So I can, I mean, I can still do, I can do more songs. Totally. Um, yeah. All right. I'm going to do Time of Your Life. As a captain, Green Day, I am sure. I feel like I've said this before of like other songs covered. Like I remember one time I like went on a rant about Dave Grohl. I was covering I was doing a Foo Fighters song wearing a costume. I think I was wearing the pizza costume. And I was like, I'm pretty sure whenever Dave Grohl wrote this song, he never imagined that it would someday be covered by someone dressed as a taco or a pizza, whatever it was that I was wearing. That's kind of how I feel about Time of Your Life. I'm sure that Green Day was like, I feel like actually they would be totally down for that. They'd be like, hell yeah, that's great. Hell yeah. Um, but yeah, that's funny. All right. Mm, okay. Well, let's do some Time of Your Life. And then yeah, Irene or Jay Bear or anybody that's in the behind the scenes, just let me know in chat. Don't whisper me. I know sometimes it's easy to whisper, but I don't really have Twitch open. I have OBS open, so yeah, just let me know in chat what I'm supposed to do. I can still keep going for like a little bit. That's totally fine. I have no problem with that. Let me just let my wife know because I know she was gonna make dinner. Um, okay, cool. So yeah, just let me know. Let me know.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. There's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
All right. So, um, yeah. So let me know. Let me know what I'm supposed to do. When I'm supposed to do. Um, you know what? I see them live. So I think she just went live right now. So let me see. Let me just open her stream real quick. Because of course I don't want to take from obviously from her time, right? Um, all right, excellent. So she's just getting started. So we can go right now, which is super exciting. Okay, she is ready. All right, well I am ready as well. Um, yeah, I just saw she went live, so we're good. Okay, so hold on. Raid. I feel like I can never remember how to do things. Okay, we are going. We are going to this raid. Let's go show some love to my youngster. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, let's go show some love to a new friend, an art stream. That's true. So it looks like my youngster's gonna do poetry and also art at this well, not at the same time, right? You can't really do both right at the same time. But yeah, it looks like she's doing that, and that's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna be really really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Um, Thank you so much again. Please support streamers and the Alzheimer's Association and all the good work that they do for caregivers, families, loved ones, the community in general, and science. Very important to support science. Let's head over.